Excellent. Why am I so echoey?
I hear that too.
I'll back up.
All right, so stand by.
I'm gonna take my jacket off.
Yeah, you're good.
Oh.
Yo, it's the morning show with Cruz and Juliet from 98.7 Amp Radio here at MusicTown, downtown Detroit, with the guy Bryce Vine.
Hey, how you doing?
What's up, man?
You
What
look so
up?
comfy.
I'm very comfortable right now. This is a perfect room to have to do anything in.
That's why we like doing interviews in here, because you can kind of just like
Chill.
sit back, relax, you know.
Yeah, I'm like this far away from the mic, and I'm gonna take my shoes off.
Do it.
Maybe I will.
If we all do it together, it won't be weird. It's fine, but it's whatever.
What's
So you had a
going
show
on?
last night in Chicago. Did you dress
I
up
did
for Halloween?
All right, so I tried to.
What happened?
It was funny because there's three of us on stage, and we were trying to we were like, okay, we should probably do something. for
$1,000 cash
Halloween.
code at 98.
My DJ went and got a couple costumes from like Walmart, and the only thing they had was Star Wars stuff.
Straight up.
So he got like. He ended up getting a gorilla costume. I guess it was supposed to be a Chewbacca thing, but it doesn't look like
not
Chewbacca.
the same, no.
Yeah, it doesn't look like Chewbacca. And my drummer got like a Darth Vader mask, and I got a Han Solo outfit. But we were when I put it on, it was like wrong in all the right places. So I had to like trim it, and we kept cutting it up to the point where it was unusable.
Oh no.
So. Then my drummer couldn't wear the mask while he was playing, so my DJ was the only person on stage wearing a costume, and he was wearing a huge gorilla costume and sweating the entire time. Like he would take breaks and peel it off of his skin.
Oh.
Did fans dress up too, or was it more kind of straightforward?
Yeah,
Really?
fans were dressed up. Yeah.
Yeah.
There were these two kids in the front row, man, that were scaring the hell out of me because they were both dressed in like the
Like Purge?
Devil's Rejects, like.
Oh,
Skeleton kind of thing.
Nope,
and they didn't smile, they didn't clap, they didn't sing along.
That
they were
is
just
really
standing
scary.
there
Staring
in
at
the
you.
front row, and it was like no one else saw them but me, and it was so creepy.
Now imagine them seeing them come to a show in like April dressed like
Yeah.
that. That would be so messed up.
that would be. I would probably ask them to leave, or at least like conversate with them, like, "Hey, is everything okay with you guys? Or are you
What
about
is
to
your
like
intention?"
commit some horrible crimes or something like that?"
Because you guys just started on the tour, right? Like you're not that far into it, right?
Yeah, we just this
is like the third or fourth
the
date or
third show
something?
tonight is
Yeah.
the third show. Yeah.
Another sellout.
Yeah, another sold out show. And then we have two more in a row, and then we get one day off. But I just came from Europe, so I'm like, my clock is all over the place. I live in LA, but we just came from a week in Europe.
Yeah.
Pretty much straight to tour. So my body has no idea what time it is.
I saw that on Twitter. How was that? Because I don't know if you've ever been. You ever been to Amsterdam?
No.
How was Amsterdam? Because I've never been.
It's so charming.
Is it
But-
really?
So the whole
All the
like,
legal things.
Yeah, no, but it's just the way that the city's laid out is just beautiful, and it's so walkable, and everyone rides bikes. Like, I think more people ride bikes. They have the whole city almost laid out for bicycle riders, but if you
that's
don't
cool.
know that, you can easily get hit by a bike. Like, just be standing
get
in the
clipped.
bike lane, and there's like 100 that come by, and yeah, I'm sure it happens to Americans all the time.
Are the shows over there different than here at all, or is it kind of like same energy, or is it different?
No, it's the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's the same vibe. Like, people sing all the words.
Do they sing it in an accent?
No?
Like on
I mean,
Drew
Adele
Berry,
doesn't sing
you
in
know,
an
I
accent,
want
yeah.
more, or something
Ed
like that.
Well, that's
Sheeran
not
does,
a-
but when I sing
I-
Ed Sheeran
no.
songs, I feel like I sing in his accent really badly.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, no, they don't. They don't, though. I don't even hear Ed Sheeran's accent when he sings. But yeah, it was cool. Yeah, we were in Amsterdam, we're in Berlin, and London, Paris, which is the most beautiful city.
Dude, you've been all over the place.
Yeah, it's been cool.
How was Max? We were both in love with him, by the way.
He's my boy,
We
man.
love Max.
He's the dude. He's just a good guy, man, and a talented dude. And he has like no limit to his range. We met maybe a year ago in a session, and I was writing a song for him with him.
Oh, cool.
That still hasn't come out, but it will eventually. And I was like trying to make melodies and stuff like that were really pushing his limit, and it wasn't even difficult.
Oh, that's funny.
He just can do everything.
He's very
Yeah.
talented.
Yeah, really talented guy.
He's so friendly and out there. Like,
Yeah, he is. He's just a sweet person.
if you were to give Max a breed of dog, what breed of dog do you feel like he'd be?
So I have no idea.
I feel like he's just like totally a golden retriever. Like, you always just want him in the room.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay. Yeah, sure.
whether
I
he's
don't
chilled out
usually
on the
do
couch
that,
or not.
so,
Oh,
yeah,
I do
guess.
that constantly.
Literally all she does.
Oh,
It's true.
What
all
breed
I
of
do.
dog?
Yes.
What breed of dog would you be?
For sure a Sheltie because I have really large hair.
Well, yeah.
I don't even know
they're
what a
small.
Sheltie.
They're like, aren't they like this big?
It's like a mini lassie because I'm
Okay.
short and I have big hair.
Okay, fair enough.
What would you want to be?
Black lab.
Very well. Okay.
Yeah.
Is there a white lab? I'd just be that.
Yellow.
Okay, well, I'll be that. Then.
Yeah,
That's-
you're a yellow lab.
Yeah, there we go. That's
we
fine.
hang out.
That's fine.
So I love Drew Barrymore. I actually love, like, when I listen to your discography, I'm like, this dude doesn't have enough songs that I can listen to. Everything is so good, honest to God. And when we play the song on the station, I always say to him, like, he's the best voice.
Oh, thank you so much. What a
Yeah,
compliment.
like we're waiting for more. So like, what's the tea?
Yeah, I'm putting out new songs. I just like now that Drew Barrymore we're really just waiting for Drew Barrymore to be done.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it just went gold, which is crazy. And we're just waiting for it to kind of die down so I could put out the next couple songs. Like,
Yeah.
You know, I have ones that I want to put out, and then we're gonna put out the album in like February, I think.
Okay.
Did you think that Drew Barrymore was going to be the song, or was it just kind of just coincidence, or was there a different one you had in your pocket? And you're like,
wasn't-
this is the one.
It wasn't coincidence. I mean, we knew it was a good song.
Yeah, it
you
is,
know?
yeah.
And that's why we prioritize the songs that we think are the best.
Right.
And we put out Bella first, just to like put some new music out there, get the streams going again, and then we were like, okay, Drew Barrymore, let's see what happens. And then I had no idea. I had no idea that it was gonna send me everywhere. To here.
Yeah.
Has the Drew Barrymore ever hit you up about that?
Nah,
Have you ever talked to her?
not lately. Yeah, we used to talk all the time, but yeah, no, she's been working, I guess. No, she hasn't even. I don't think she's acknowledged the song at all. I have no idea. Maybe she has.
There is no way
But that's
she
not what
doesn't
I
know
wrote
it
it for
exists.
anyway. I was like, I mean, it's cool. It would be cool to get an acknowledgement because I used her as an example of a kind of girl, you know, in like a positive way. And
Yeah.
So you'd think you'd be complimented by that. And maybe she has heard it. I don't know.
Maybe she's just
As
really
long as
shy,
she doesn't
yeah.
sue me.
No, I
That's
think you're.
great.
I think
Then we're good.
I think that ship has sailed already.
Yeah.
No, then you gotta just find like Drew Barrymore in like South Dakota and be like, it's about him.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a guy. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, true. Yeah, you're not the only person named Drew Barrymore. Yeah. That's funny, actually. I never thought that. Perfect defense. You should have been a lawyer.
Was that like wordplay first and then like compliment second, or the other way around? Because like sonically it sounds great.
So the hook actually was a completely separate thing from like years ago. Julia Michaels left me a voice memo on my phone of this concept with Drew, like, you're the next Drew Barrymore, I want more. It was over a different beat that was really melancholy. And so when I went into making this song, I was working on the beat and I had written all the verses, and for months I didn't have a hook for it. But I knew what the concept was. It was just like a sexy romantic song about the person you're like supposed to be with and what kind of person they are. And then when I found that voice note again, I was like, well, this kind of works with what I'm trying to say, you know. And then I put it together. I showed my team, and apparently it was the right move.
So it's like a Frankenstein song. That's
Yeah.
fascinating.
Yeah, some of the songs have been Frankenstein songs. We have a song coming out pretty soon here called it's either called Supernatural or Weatherman. It's a weird, different thing.
Put
But
them together. Supernatural Weatherman. It's fine. Yeah.
yeah,
Supernatural
that's what-
Weatherman, I
slash
love
Weatherman.
that.
Yeah.
It's a good name for a ska band. Isn't it?
Yeah. No, it's either one or the other. It's not
Okay.
both.
I'm stupid.
No, I said that really bad.
Supernatural Weatherman.
And then the song called La La Land, and it's like a lot of the things kind of, we start with one little idea and then we have to build on it and find things from other things.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Do those songs kind of like mean something more to you when you have like a big part in it and it has like, because like like Drew Barrymore's got like now I know the story of the song. So does that mean more to you than other songs, or are they all kind of special in a different way?
I mean, I write them all, so
Right.
they're all special in a different way. They all actually are about somebody or about certain people, like that I've met or in my life. Like every story, little thing in the songs comes from somewhere. So they all have like some special quality. Sometimes I'll write something and then it'll happen later, which is
Really?
wild. Yeah, really wild.
That's interesting. Do you have any examples, or because that's a little creepy?
That's like some secret type stuff. Like The Secret? Like where you speak it into existence and then it happens?
Yeah. Off the top of my head, I can't think of one. I'll probably will in like 5 minutes when we're in the middle of talking about something else.
Well, that's fine.
So interesting. Is there any songs?
Street
Go ahead.
Punks. I have a song called Street Punks. See, I have a song called Street Punks on a Freight Train that from my like Night Circus EP.
Yeah.
That helped me through a breakup because it was so close to what I had gone through before I even had gone through that breakup.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
Is there a like a song or two out right now that you're like, man, I should have written that? Something that you hear like you're just, like totally vibing with?
Yeah. Couple songs.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard. I'm trying to. Oh, I feel like there's a couple Post Malone songs but I like his voice better on them. Like Stay.
Yep.
Oh, it's so good. So good. And I love writing songs on guitar, so maybe that's why it feels like I could have written it.
I kind of like that Jackie Chan vibe.
Yeah.
We're playing like the hell out of Psycho and everything else, but for some reason him and
That's
like
a
that
great
upbeat
song, too.
like that Jackie Chan,
Yeah.
that gets me going, you know?
Yeah, we have a very similar vibe in that way.
You
love
guys do
Post.
have a similar vibe.
I love Post, man. He really is just great. And I even like the way he interviews. He seems like a nice guy. I've heard he's cool. Like he's like a weirdly like the new version of Kid Rock, where he looks like this like backwoods country
Scruffy.
almost scruffy dude, and he just sings these beautiful pop songs.
Yeah.
You know?
Are you gonna do the face tattoos, you think, or no? Bro, like everyone's got them now. Like I just found some rapper in Italy who's like the Italian version of Lil Pump, just tats all over his face.
He's obsessed with him right now. Like plays him every morning.
Who?
Young,
Pump or the
young,
Italian
is it
guy?
Young Sarvino or Young something or other?
Young Sarvino.
Dude, I'm telling, don't tell you, don't sleep on him.
Sarvino.
In like 6 months, you'll be like,
Young
yo,
lasagna.
yeah, Chris was right. I'm telling you.
Okay, I'll check. I mean, I'll look out for it.
But you're good on the face tattoos, though.
Yeah, I'm good.
So is the album all done? Or are you still working on it? Like, are you still adding songs?
Yeah, still adding things. I mean, if I come up with something, but like even on this tour, I have like a little mini keyboard, and I can like work. I haven't started yet because I'm just been catching up on sleep. But the tour is for that, like coming up with ideas when we're on the road and seeing sights that we see, and I think back on things and look at where we are, and then I start writing. But so there's always something that's gonna come out that's gonna be better than the last thing that I made.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Are you collabing with any artists at all?
No, not really.
Okay.
Interesting.
yet.
That's actually kind of rare anymore, I feel like.
Well, we have somebody that's gonna feature on my song La La Land, that I just can't say yet.
Okay.
Which is a big thing. It'll be cool, but it's not like I worked with them. It was the same thing with Wale. I met them after they did the song.
Yeah.
But I write all my stuff, and it's very personal to me, so I like it that way. So there's a couple people I would love to work with. I would love to work with Gambino.
Yeah,
Chance.
dude. Yes.
What about like any producers?
Yeah, Flume.
Yeah.
Flume would be dope. Muramasa.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like
Who
you'd
else?
sound
Who
good
else?
with Kygo.
Oh, Diplo. Diplo is
Kygo,
one of
yeah.
the best.
Oh yeah,
Who?
for sure.
Kygo?
Kygo. I feel like your voice would sound good with his flow.
Yeah, maybe.
You know,
Yeah,
I'd
maybe.
like,
Yeah. that'd
there's
be
this
kinda
one
cool.
song that Danger Mouse did, and Big Boy's on it.
Danger Mouse.
Because he's like leaning more like rock now, like acoustic drums. Like I think like you would slay that.
Yeah, that would be cool actually. I mean, I'm a huge rock nerd. Like
Yeah,
I
same.
grew up
Danger
on
Mouse is the
rock.
dude though. Like that
Yeah.
would be cool.
That would be tight. Yeah, all those people.
What is the weirdest artist that influenced your sound? Because you do have a really unique sound.
The most unexpected would probably be like Fellow Cootie, or Third Eye Blind, or
That is unexpected.
Rancid.
Really
Mm-hmm.
interesting. So you're all over the place.
I just love anything I think sounds good.
Yeah, that's
man.
cool.
You know, like it's hard, especially now, to hear something that isn't like anything else. So when I find it, I need it all. You know.
Yeah.
Get really excited about it. There's this other person who's blowing up right now. He just signed like a huge deal, Dominic Fike.
Yep,
He's
we're playing him.
Oh, you are? Yeah,
Yeah, we
he's
just started, yeah.
interesting. He's really interesting. Who else is really good? Yeah. I mean, I just am on the lookout for new people all the time. There's this band called Fiddlar that I only just heard for the first time. Punk band.
Yeah.
They're like the best new version of punk I've heard in a long time.
Really?
Yeah, they're really good.
That's cool.
Because the guy is the lead singer is actually singing about now being clean from like heroin addiction.
Yeah.
It's so raw. You know, it's just so
Interesting.
honest. He's like, I just miss that. I feel like people are always trying to please their listener and now instead of like actually saying what they're going through in the moment. It's cool.
Yeah, I think there's something to be said, and that's just, I mean, just for me, that's why I like Drew Barrymore so much, because it doesn't sound like somebody else. Like, Post Malone's a good example. You hear Post, you know it's
know
Post.
immediately
You
it's
hear
Post,
like
yeah.
Childish, you know it's Childish. But like
Yeah.
a lot of songs now, like they do sound alike. So I think
Sometimes you know it's Childish. Sometimes he throws you for a whirlwind. Like if I just heard, what is the song called? I Stay Woke. What is that?
I
song?
Stay
Redbone.
Woke.
Yeah.
If you heard Redbone,
I didn't know
on
the
the
first
radio,
4
you would have
times.
no idea that it was the same guy
No.
that did "This Is America." You know, it's crazy. Like he's one of those people that throws you for a loop because he has so many influences too. So
is there a sound that you haven't touched on yet that you want to kind of try to attack?
yeah, Fela Kuti. I want to use more like that African. I mean, and it's gonna be. I guarantee it's gonna come into pop music really soon. Like if you listen to some of his stuff, him and there's a couple other guys that like I've been shazamming lately that are just like they have that very world music African authenticity that's.
I mean, there's a little bit of it.
Gonna
Like,
be
I mean,
really cool.
Kanye did like the Carnival drums a little bit, and like Love Lockdown, like the Black Panther soundtrack has
Yeah,
some of
exactly,
that. You
exactly.
know?
It is kind
The
of like that.
Weeknd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Black Panther soundtrack was a good example of kind of where it's headed.
Yeah.
You know, I thought the soundtrack was better than the movie.
Hot take.
I was gonna
Hot
say
take.
hot take. We'll go
Hot
with you.
take. Hot take.
Nobody's allowed to not like Black Panther.
What if someone maybe just heard Drew Barrymore for the first time on Amp Radio ever, and they come to the show tonight? What's it like? Like, what's the Bryce Vine show like compared to like a show maybe that you've seen that yours differs from?
The energy, you know, I bring an energy to the show that I intend to be infectious because I want people to forget that people are around them, you know, or like not forget, but that we're all in something together. And I feel like people have to compete so much these days with everything from social media and being like and seeing what celebrities are doing and feuding over nothing. And it's like, dude, there's like one place that everyone can go. They have something in common, that they all love music and that they want to like celebrate or get over whatever they're going through. And I'd like to create that for people. And then it's not all about just me and my craft. It's like I'll throw the mic out to the crowd and stuff like that, you know, and actually the girl right there we had on a little promo video on my Instagram because she had come to the last show in Detroit with a broken leg. She had a cast on. She was still in the front row.
Yeah, she's diehard.
Yeah, she's diehard, you know, and like, but these are the, you know, you want to give that to people. Like, I appreciated having that when I was a kid, you know, people to like.
Was there like an artist or show that gave you like a certain vibe that you're trying to emulate when you do something live?
I never got to see them live when I was a kid. I've seen them live since, but Blink-182, they didn't give a shit.
Yeah.
They didn't give a shit. Like,
Totally.
They had so much fun, you know, and
What should be fun?
it should be fun, and that's seeing that, like, you could be huge and be writing really whatever, so like just the fact that you still enjoy yourself and can be silly and make fun of you and not take it too seriously.
Yeah.
I think it's really important to anything that you do. And the entertainment industry takes itself way too seriously anyway. We're the only industry that like gives ourselves awards for doing our job.
Actually, yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
Because we just love
We
to
love
pat
us.
ourselves on the back.
Right.
You know? It's crazy.
Well, I told everyone to go buy tickets to go see Bryce Vine tonight, but you can't because y'all are sold out. So congratulations.
That's the way it should be.
Yeah, we'll let you go do your thing, man. And have a great show tonight. Tell Max we said hello and we love him.
That's it. We're not
We
gonna
appreciate you
keep
making
hanging
time
out.
for us, man.
What's
Thanks
your
for coming to
favorite
Detroit.
color?
Yellow.
Really?
Yeah.
Unexpected.
Because I was heading towards blue. I went yellow.
Blello.
Took a quick left. So have a good show tonight, man. We appreciate the time. Thanks for coming out.
man. I know you guys have to get
Oh,
up
dude,
so
no,
early.
dude. We're happy to talk to you. No worries, man. We were excited. So
Thanks.
thank
Man.
you. Y'all get a
Thank
Bryce
you
Vine. You guys
guys.
give him a round of
I'm
applause real
glad
quick.
You're such a fan. Thanks.